Before I start, there's two things I want to say. First of all, I don't want Killing Floor 3 to fail. I want it to be a great game that both Killing Floor veterans and new players can enjoy. Second of all, this is a video that includes my analysis of beta gameplay from other players. I don't have access to the game, and we do not know how close this version of the game will be to the version that we get on full release. However, it is worth noting that the release date is March 25th of this year, so take it as you will. Now let's start. Right off the bat, we need to talk about how it appears as if Tripwire has completely forgotten what makes Killing Floor Killing Floor. Killing Floor is all about tight and responsive gunplay, limited movement that rewards proper positioning, always having a plan, decision making, and a survivor horror feel that makes you feel like you and possibly another group of survivors are completely isolated and alone, facing against unsurmountable odds, all in a modern setting. What do we get? The complete opposite. The game looks bland, copy pasted, and uninspired. It looks like a fake video game that characters in a movie or in a TV show. You can grab a picture of any part of the map, say that it belongs to a different map, and I would believe you because all of the maps look exactly the same. They are all gray, clinically clean hallways. And that's literally it. The animations also are super clunky, unpolished, and janky. Meanwhile, KF1 and KF2 has always been renowned for having some of the best animations in the entire FPS genre, especially KF2. The quality fall off is abysmal. On a similar note, this new meat system of theirs, the new gore system, what the fuck, it just looks terrible. The only thing that it does is spawn a shit ton of blood and visual effects, and that's it. There is literally so much visual effect and blood that you can't even see actual dismemberment. You don't even see the Zedge falling back dead because there is so much blood that is spawned in front. It looks like the Zeds just turn into a fucking red mist. It's absolutely terrible because not only does it look like shit, it even obscures your vision, making it hard to know what is happening around you, making the game much less readable. And it's so bad that even Zeds can even hide behind the blood. It's completely half-assed, and there has been no consideration to readability. There's another issue with the effects, and it's not just limited to the gore system. In general, your screen is always over flooded with information and terrible design. For example, the menu UIs look garbage. They look exactly like Apex. They are garbage, showing so much information, so much useless information. It looks hideous. And not just that, but the in-game HUD looks like they just vomited random shit onto your screen that is always there, making the game hard to read because your screen is so cluttered with shit you can't even see what's actually happening. The next major point that I want to talk about is the movement. As I said earlier, Killing Floor has always been about having a plan, always having escape routes, and always having good positioning because because you had limited movement, which meant that you couldn't just monkey around the map and get out like it's nothing. You had to be smart and you had to play in a smart way. But this current movement from Killing Floor 3 is just literally copy pasted from Call of Duty and Apex. You have sliding, you have slide canceling, you have dodging, vaulting, climbing, and ziplining. My question is, if you have the exact same movement system from Call of Duty, why would people not just play Call of Duty? We also need to talk about the tonal shift in Killing Floor 3. Killing Floor has always been you and a pair of survivors against a literally Zed-infested world, barely surviving overwhelming odds. everything is stacked against you. And the only thing that determines whether you get out alive or not is skill. That is completely gone in Killing Floor 3. Now, in this game, you play as an elite mercenary crew, complete with an HQ, a loadout system with personalized guns, modifications, and attachment. And even having Overwatch-style abilities with magical knives that fly around and kill for you. Like, where's the skill in that? You're just pressing button and whoop, you win the game. Congratulations. That's not fucking Killing Floor. What is this? And the last thing that I just have to talk about is the god-awful character design in Killing Floor 3. Like, look at this shit. This just looks like it's been straight out ripped out of Concord. What is this character design? I cannot figure out what these characters are about. I don't know what they like. I don't know where they come from. What they used to dedicate themselves to. Nothing. They're just wearing futuristic, generic body armor and random shit. In Killing Floor 2 and Killing Floor 1, when you looked at a character, in just under 2 seconds, you could immediately figure out what that character was all about. Mr. Foxter, you look at him, oh hey, look, he's a businessman with a gas mask. You look at, for example, Lieutenant Bill Masterson. Oh, he's a soldier. Like, it's just simplicity is key. And with that simplicity, I could immediately figure out what that character was about. And either like that character, not like that character, and then there's that, oh, I want to play as this character, and then play with whatever perk system or whatever weapons I wanted with that character that I actually liked. Which you can't do in Killing Floor 3 because there's a specialist system. Killing Floor is now a hero-based shooter with specialists so that they can sell you more skins, because why wouldn't they? In conclusion, simplicity is key. Killing Floor is a simple game, and they have just gone and completely overcomplicated it and have gone against everything that the fans wanted. And in the end, it's just sad. It's just completely sad. I'm not going to buy Killing Floor 3. I'm going to stick with KF2.